Hey, everybody loves the idea of being disciplined. I think we all understand that higher vision of ourself, it's going to take discipline to get there. It's a really important thing for us to understand because ultimately there is a price to pay. I love this quote from Craig Rochelle that says this: discipline is choosing what you want most over what you want now. And he continues by saying the path to success is always paved with private discipline. Maybe you're like, hey, I do enjoy my life and I don't feel like I've that disciplined and I've tried whatever. But the bottom line is, and this is important for us to understand too, there is a cost to either comfort or discipline. So you have to choose what price you're going to pay. Here's what James Clear says about that. The cost of good habits you pay now, but the cost of bad habits you pay later. Here's a way that I want you to start thinking about disciplines in your life differently, and it's helped me dramatically. When we think about someone like LeBron James, Tom Brady, or Patrick Mahomes, those are elite icons, but the bottom line is we understand that they have disciplines and practices throughout their life. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to change the simple wording from discipline to practices. We know that before a game on Sunday or before LeBron suits up in a game any day of the week, that he's not just out there winging it. They do things throughout the week that structures their life around their schedules, their workouts, their eating habits, their game plan studies, all these different things that allow them to perform at the level we are used to understanding. So that's why they're so great. They live by these certain practices. If you're like me, you're like, well, yes, but I don't get paid millions of dollars. I don't have a team around me, blah, 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 blah. I can't be them, right? I understand. I had that thought process too. But first, I began to realize, okay, there's plenty of guys who've made it to the level of professional, but have never had the tenure that these guys have had because they didn't place the right practices in their life. Secondly, and this is key, the practices that keep them at an elite level in some type of way are the practices that they live by to get there, probably at a very early age. And that's important for anything in life, whether you want to get healthy in your marriage, healthy in your friendships, healthy in your finances, healthy in your career, and have a fulfilling and joyful and peaceful life in those areas. We have to remember that the practices that keep us there are the practices that get us there. Connected to that is you've got to do the work before you know it will work. So whatever it is in your life that you want to begin to move the needle in the direction of progress, you've got to start implementing certain practices in those areas right now. Don't wait until you feel like you're going to get there or you get to this perfect space in your life where you feel like you have the time. Figure out how to get those practices in your life right now. One example, you want to save money, okay? Create a budget for the month, buy less crap that you don't need, and create a direct deposit withdrawal from your checking to your savings every week. If you follow that practice, you will see fruit, you'll see results. That can bleed over into every other area of your life.